It's amazing how each of us can take an action, planting trees, preserving trees, educating about nature. About 23 years ago, I was walking by this old tree in Colorado. It was an old cottonwood tree that had stood there for 100 years, looking over the neighborhood, watching the horse and buggy and the advent of the computer and people, families being born and dying. It was one of those days, how some of those days we just they're trying for us. And this is one of those days, and I walked by this old tree that I'd walked by for many years. And this time I stopped. And this was a cottonwood tree, but it could be a redwood tree or an oak tree or any kind of tree. And I leaned against the old tree, and it seemed to wrap its branch around me and invite me closer, as nature often does when I take the time and just to breathe. And I said, "Can you give me some advice, old tree?" And the tree said, "Stand tall, stand proud, sink your roots deep, deep, deep into the earth, and reflect the light of your true nature." Now the trees know that it's okay. Redwood doesn't try to be like a cottonwood, and cottonwood doesn't try to be like a willow, and the willow doesn't try to be like a sassafras. And it reminds us that we are so beautiful of who we are. We don't need to be like someone else. We can find our own true nature and be the best of who we are. And the tree went on to share its wisdom. Embrace with joy the changing seasons, for each yields their own abundance. The energy in the birth of spring, the joy and contentment of summer. Breathe in with me and release. And the wisdom to let go like leaves in the fall, and the rest and quiet renewal of winter. Look up at the moon that shines down upon you and the mystery of the stars at night. Enjoy the good things in life: fresh air, light, water, a walk through the woods, education from our park leaders. Let your limbs sway and dance in the breezes. Be flexible. Be content with your natural beauty. Drink plenty of water. Remember your roots. Enjoy the view. Advice from a tree.